Good morning, love. It's a new day that the Lord has made. I gotta thank my Trinity. Thank y'all, Trinity. Hallelujah. Amen. For the ones rock me. Let me tell y'all the truth for the ones that don't. You missed out. 21 gun salute, but we still gonna keep it reverent, raw, respectful, uncut, and cute. Right? Now, I have to put my hair in a ponytail, you know, because it won't be going all over the place. Listen, now, I just had to tell this story, right? Because you live and you learn, as I have, you know. I'm not here to judge anybody. I'm here to spread love, light, and truth, and tell the truth about the spiritual warfare, the things that I survived, and the things that I learned on my journey, right? Now, again, yesterday I said that many females have thrown their entire lives away being in competition with another female, a woman that is never in competition with them, never thought about being in competition with them, never wanted to be in competition with them, and never will be in competition with them. And some of these women has passed on, and these females are still on the same assignment, right? They just keep lining up to send their souls to hell. A lot of times you got to realize that a lot of people have soul contracts and they have sold their soul to the fallen. And they're on assignment. And many of these females are on an assignment. They're here to kill, steal, destroy, deceive, and devour. They don't care about nobody. That's why I call them lying, wicked, evil, delusional, diabolical demonettes. Punk ass Decepticons, because they're just like the males. Right? And they're equally yoked. And those are the people that need to be together. When you are a genuine person, you really love people, you really care about people, you're truly you, your authentic self, you have to stay away from Decepticons. Because these people are godless beings. And they don't believe in God. I don't care. They're not serving God. A lot of them don't even believe in God. Okay? So, they are Decepticon and you're an Autobot. So you ain't nothing that you can do. And unless God renew their mind, cleanse their heart, puts the right spirit in you, but that is not your assignment. Can't nobody save them but them. And a lot of them do not want to be saved. Some of these chicks be old as the beginning, when the earth was void. And they're still going. And they're older than me. Some of them is younger than me. Some of them my same age. Right? These demonettes don't stop until the death of them, and that is literally, right? Oof, based on my true story. But listen, these things come into agreement when you're the one to destroy you. She knows she can't compare. She know you ain't compete. She knows she the bottom of the barrel, and he do too. That's why he always go pick something that's way lower, that's equally yoked to him, way lower than you, to try to humble you, right? And anytime a female wants you to know about her and him, automatically know it's not about him. It's about you. They both on the same assignment. She here to kill, steal, destroy, deceive, and devour, and he is too. See, they're equally yoked. That's how they can keep going and going and going like the Energizer Bunny to death do them part. Okay? No matter how much death and destruction is happening all around them with their kids, they selves, they partners, they will keep going. Then females can see one of them demonettes fall, and they gonna stand up. 10 more of them gonna stand up to pick up that armor and keep on going. Okay. So again, it's not a war. A battle of the races. It's a war of the souls. Okay. And anytime you're intertwining, you're having sex, it's the intertwining of the soul. And you have soul contracts and you have soul ties. Now, I never had soul ties. Of course, when you have sex, those are soul contracts. So, the contracts that I had was automatically broken by my divine calling. Okay? I don't have contracts with those people. I don't have soul ties with those people. Right? So once I'm done, and my life never lasted long, and I'm going to break that thing off, and then I'm going to back all the way out. And I think a lot of these Decepticons be caught up on their pride and their ego, and they be thinking, once they got you, and then especially, like I watched this man talk about Offset, and some males think because you have a kid by them, that's a lifetime access to them to send your soul to hell. Okay? Because it don't take a man that long to know. Again, if y'all, years ago, I said from the first time they see you, they know they plans for you. Okay? So, it don't take him that long to understand what his assignment is for you. He'll get it right the first time. Okay? It don't take him all them times, all them years. People do exactly what they want to do. And sometimes it's just best that you just step out their way and let them have their way. Honey, you could be the king of who you is, but this ain't burger. Right? So, just let them, just see what they gonna do. Step out their way. Step out of people's way and let them be who they are. Okay? And once they show you, it ain't no coming back from it. Ain't nothing they can say, ain't nothing they can do because you didn't see them. Right? However, but the first person you got to tell the truth is self. You got to tell yourself the truth. Right? And when you tell yourself the truth, it ain't nobody in the sun that can tell you a lie. Right? However, these demonettes be on an assignment. They don't be caring about them Negroes. More than 99% of the time is not about the male. It's about the female that he is with. Okay? It's about her. Because these things be knowing who you are. Okay? And they be wanting to be you. They want your light. They want your authenticity. They want to be you. So they will sleep with your partner. They will. They'll sleep with him. And they'll get as many kids as you have. I've seen this happen too when they're in competition with her. If she have 10 kids, they'll have 12. So, a lot of times, it's not even about that Negro. It's about the female. Okay? And again, anytime a female wants you to know about her and your partner, it's not about him. It's about you. Okay? And if they continue to sleep with each other, because in his head, he think he running around here, he doing you in, they think they dog you out. But in reality, he only jumping into bed with a female version of himself. And he indulging in homosexual activity, and he probably like men. It's a good chance that he do. Okay? It ain't even about the females, period. Those lust demons just have to be fulfilled. And sex demons come with many. And the more you keep intertwining your soul with all those people, all those unclean spirits, and then she jumped from bed to bed, she got 15 different Negroes, and then he got 10 of them, they got 15 different Negroes. He intertwined his soul with all those different males. So that's gay activity, homosexual, right? And by him sleeping with them, that's a lesbian. So they indulging in one big homosexual world orgy, right? However, them things be knowing. And it don't be about him. It be about you, right? It be about that female, right? So they want you to know. And they gonna still keep intertwining their soul because they done both came into agreement, right? And then if she don't slept with your partner, she know what your light is about, okay? She has entered into your spiritual realm as well. So she thinks she is connected to you, and she is drawn off your energy again because she wants to be you, right? So when you remove yourself from that demonic thing, okay, he is sent on assignment, he is hell sent and hell bent on destroying you, and they come into agreement, right? Which is not about him. And you can tell it's not about him because you keep jumping person to person, okay? If she's baby mammy or not, right? That's what you don't have to be labeled anybody's baby mother, okay? Because everybody ain't a baby mammy. Some women have made mistakes and had kids by them Decepticons, and their life done went on and they done moved on, and they don't want nothing from them people, nothing at all, okay? However, them baby mammies is going to sleep with them punk ass Decepticon baby daddies until the death of them because they both have soul contracts in hell. So the best thing you could do is step out their way and let them baby daddies and baby mammies have each other. Okay? You don't want no parts. That's not your job to save them. They soul contracts is already in hell. That's why they'll keep going until the death of them, and I do mean literally. Right? But anyway, it's not about him. It's about you. So when they keep intertwining their souls, because they can tell automatically. Once you pull your energy from him and you no longer sleep with him, they know that you're not there in the spiritual realm. But if he is still connected to you and he's still loving you, call himself or whatever, then she can pull off that energy because she know it's still you because your presence is still there, right? But anyway, so she'll keep intertwining her soul with him on the strength that she knows that he still wants you. It's still all about you. It's not about him, right? So, but anyway, they keep sleeping with each other, and then you've been gone, so they know that you're not there. But they steady following you around, like, if you watch The Passion of Christ, you see how the devil be following they fake white Jesus around with the baby on his back, the Antichrist. She'll still be following you around because it was never about him from the gate. It was always about you, and she want to be you. Okay? They will destroy themselves and everything trying to destroy you. They will throw their entire lives away being in competition with a woman that has never competed with them, that they know they cannot compare to. She ain't competed with them, never will, never have, and is she too wise to ever start? Because for number one, she already know who she is. She know what she's doing. She knows she's a genuine person. Them things be knowing that you ain't nothing like them. They be knowing, okay? So when your Negro run around here thinking that he dogging you out and he collecting up these things, because again, they both on assignment. They are kids still destroy even of hour, okay? And they gonna come into agreement to try to destroy you. No matter how much pure hell they're living in, they can hate each other, but because you are the one that they after, they will literally don't stop to the death of them. Okay? These Decepticons don't stop until they're sent back to the pits of hell. And that goes for the demons and the demonettes, right? They don't stop, they keep going, right? So, they'll be following you around like the person that they know you are because they wanted to be you the entire time. So it was really never about that no good for nothing serial cheating Negro, okay? And it wasn't about her either. She wasn't nothing but a screw. And he could come into agreement because he knows that you love him. He knows that that's going to hurt, okay? So they got something in common, and they both on an assignment. He's never really understanding that it's not about him, which is not about him either, because it's about him on assignment trying to destroy you. So you still is the common denominator. Get away from males that are jealous of you, because they're always going to go sleep with something less than you, that they know less than you. They know they can't compare. They know they can't compare. They know what they have, okay? So they go sleep with something that's less than you to try to humble you. They'll get kids by it, because to them, their kids is their trophy of the wicked and evil crap that they have done trying to destroy you. Now, once their missions fail, they really cannot stand each other, and they're just going to do nothing but destroy each other. Once you remove yourself and you going on out of you going on, ain't nothing that they can do but self-destruct. Gone. And 9 times out of 10, she don't like him, he don't like her, and they don't care about those kids. They don't. Those kids are just pawns in their games. They was get back kids or whatever the case may be, competition kids. So once you have moved on, they don't care about those kids. They don't. And you can tell how they live in their lives. They're not active in those kids' life. They're not being real parents in their kids' life. They still promoting the same thing because 2 Decepticons done got together. They don't care about their soul, so they can't care about their kids' soul. Okay? And they dang sure don't care about yours. If people don't love themselves and they don't care about their souls and they are Decepticons, ain't nothing that you can do but step out their way and let them live in their Decepticon world. And that's based on my true story, okay? And Megatron ain't the only character that kept trying to be demonic and thinking that he was doing and saying stuff to destroy me, okay? That's just the only one that I was linked up with. That was my first love. That's the only one that I loved and will ever love. Ever. I will never love another Decepticon. And I don't love that thing today. And I said he had 50% hate. I didn't mean hate. A mustard seed of love. I can't hate nobody. I don't hate them because it takes too much energy to hate, you know. But I have forgiven him and I have moved on, and that thing is a done dollar. That is sealed back there in my dark cloud on one history, resting permanently in my past and laughing memory. Okay. And for my mother, and I was talking about my mother's bloodline when I said I cannot carry the love that I have for them too. Let me clear that up too, because I don't want nobody to twist and try to turn it and act like, oh, she did love me and I didn't love nothing but one wrong male, and that was Megatron. That was my first love from childhood up until he left that last time. And he had one chance to get it right to do right when he came this time, and I was going to be done forever, and I am. Okay? And he blew that. Okay? And there's so many things, but he really blew it. He really blew it. He blew it. When he blew it, I knew he blew it. He didn't know he had blew it, and his demonettes didn't know he had blew it either, right? So that's how they kept going and going and going, because it was never about him. It was all about me. He was on assignment to destroy me, and they wanted to be me, right? So, I had been gone. There wasn't nothing that he could do but right. He wasn't trying to do right. Yeah. You know, so I was like, listen, I'm on something else and I don't have time for this, so I'm going to go ahead and exit. And that's what I did. And I started doing what I love the more products, because that's been a dream since 2004. And again, I make every dream that I had come true from 2004 and 2024. So I don't care what people say about me. I'm not in competition with you. I'm not in competition with the next man organization or corporation. I'm not. I'm not in competition with anybody. I am walking in my purposes, my divine purposes. I'm here to spread love, light, and truth and create. Okay? And that's what I'm doing. I love creating. All right? So I'm not in competition with anybody, but I have to tell the truth about spiritual warfare, because spiritual warfare is very much real. Okay? It is. Now, and you have to be careful of who and what you allow to entertain you, and who and what you allow into your circle. Because it's nothing that you can do. I ain't getting nothing to none of these people. And as far as those punk-ass Decepticon demonettes, them things ain't never like me. And I ain't never cared. They don't even have to know me. All they have to know is my name. Tracy name hold more power than anybody in her hometown. It always have and always will. Right? So, I don't care about that. I don't. They know I don't. I don't care about the next female. I don't like you either. So what? But I still know how to treat people. I got that from my mother. You have to treat people right. I don't care how I don't like you. I'm not going to mistreat you. That's not the God that I serve. That's not the God that I came from. I don't care how I was in the wilderness, how I was sitting. I ain't told you I was no Job. I'm not perfect. But I am God's child. So I don't care what the next chick think about me. I ain't never needed the next chick approval. I have. Okay? And I remember they would say, girl, fine as you is, why do you even trip off them? Because don't play with me. Because I thought I could beat the demonettes out them folks. And the demons out there, them people. And you can't. Okay? So no. I don't care about what the next female think about Tracy. Okay? They still stuck tripping off Tracy, and I am a grown woman, Catrice Moore. Tracy still got him in the chokehold. You see what I'm saying? So what do y'all think y'all gonna do with Catrice Moore? Nothing, because she 1,000 times worse than Tracy. She is. Okay? Please. I am the undefeated heavyweight champ. I am Optimus Tracy Bumblebee Prime. Okay? So, them demonette Decepticons couldn't mess with me, and them males couldn't either. They couldn't. That's why they still are stuck, stagnant, looking stupid. Feeling stupid. Right? They are. So, no. Now, spiritual warfare is very much real. You need your spiritual armor. So go to stickermeal.com/Catrice Moore 1976 and grab y'all some spiritual attire. We have plenty of hats, caps and t-shirts, and I went in to try to change the stickers, and they have them where you can, if you buy so many of them, then you'll get a discount. They already set that in motion, and it's already published and set. So one thing I do know, if you want it, you'll get it. Okay? If it's not for you, pass it up. 21 Gun Salute. Get you a hat or a t-shirt. And the t-shirts, that's one something, they're double backed. And of course, the Morox t-shirts are going to be a little more, because that is, it's going to be, I decided, you got to see, I'm going to have one with just the logo, and then I got some other ones that, I got a different angle that I came with, and I love it. As an artist, I love it, okay? They're unique, they're one of one, and they're going to be just a little more than like the, because they're double backed, okay? So like the t-shirts, these are not double back t-shirts. Let me tell y'all what I mean, okay? These are not double back t-shirts, okay? The other ones are double back, so that means you got your the wording on the front and on the back, because just for the people that want to stab you in your back, you know, you got you got a double shirt on, right? You got your wording in the back and you got your wording in the front. So the double-sided shirts are more than the single-sided shirts, right? The Morox shirts are all double-sided, and plus the one with the logo is just going to be the same price as these double backs, but the other ones, they're going to be a little more, because all these products, they're one of one, and they've never been done before. Not like this, right? So we're creating a new lane for this merch line. And the Morox t-shirts, they're one of one, okay? And they're drew by yours truly, so you will never find another piece like these. So they're going to be priced right, okay? And they're going to be just a little more than the double backs of the Her Story ones, okay? Even though Her Story, his story is a new one-of-a-kind avenue that we're paving, they're priced right as well, because one thing I know, the black dollar is $1 trillion industry, power industry, so they, you know, black folks can get whatever they want with these t-shirts, are just not made for black folks. But those are going to be the only ones complaining about pricing, okay? But they'll go buy a bottle of Hennessy and pay anywhere from, you know, whatever that liquor is, 'cause even though they're giving y'all that liquor in that bottle, but y'all paid all that money for that glass and that sticker, y'all throw that away. So if y'all go get a Her Story sticker, you can keep that sticker longer than that night that you drink up that liquor, right? So listen, but you can't worry about that. You have to follow what's going on in the business world and set your prices right to make the right profit for what you're offering, okay? For the product, your product, and your service. And everybody's product and service is different. This is a one-on-one product and service. This is armor that you need, right? Okay, so until next time, keep God in heaven first. Go grab y'all some Her Story merch and look for the Morox merch coming either in December, or I'm going to push it out a little further. I can show y'all some pieces. I may drop some pieces to let y'all know what's coming, okay? I'm not going to drop them until it's close. I'll give y'all a preview of what's coming, right? Now, but I got hats, t-shirts, and stickers, and I will sell hats, t-shirts, and the only sticker that y'all probably going to get from the Morox merch line is the Morox sticker, okay? The other ones, no, I think I'm going to do all stickers, Okay, I think I like the fact that I got hats, stickers, and t-shirts, and I love stickers. Stickers can go on your car. I got bumper stickers. I got regular stickers. You can put them on your cups. You can do a lot of things with stickers. Stickers are lit, right? And I'm a sticker chick, right? So go grab y'all some hats, t-shirts, and stickers at stickermeal.com/Catrice11976. Your girl got you covered. She got you covered. Support the Her Story, His Story movement. Because when you support her story, you helping her make her story, which is, because all we know is his story, right? And it's time for hers to be heard. And I am a girl's girl, and I stand with the woman. Why? Because I'm a woman first. I'm a woman first, right? Now, so, yeah. Go grab y'all some Her Story merch. It's lightweight. And these will last for a long time. This is a large. So, I don't know if you like your shirts tight. I don't know how you like your shirts, but it's a light fabric. And if you're hot natured like me, you need something light, okay? You like that breeze to come through there, and you like to stay cool, okay? So until next time, keep God in heaven first. Be blessed and be a blessing to others. And then the next time, I'm going to come on and I'm going to talk about, you know, some of the merch that I created so you can understand what some of the merch mean. So, you know, like me versus me, you know what that means. Mrs. I would never double back. That means once that you have left a toxic, unhealthy relationship, you never go back. Okay? And I don't know. I think most of them is pretty clear on what they mean. The tsunami one, I think I explained that one yesterday. I did. But I'll do some more explaining so you can know the meaning behind the merch and before you purchase. Okay? If you don't understand it. If you don't understand something when you go on my page to the store on the website at stickermeal.com/Catrice11976, just DM me and say, well, what did this one mean? Or what did that one mean? And they're pretty much clear. They're pretty much all clear. Some of them may not be as clear because they're being sarcastic and they're comical. So, like, don't play with me, play with yourself. You'll give me a pleasure, babe. You know, and you can take that any way you want to take it. So, yeah, I am real excited, and I am super geeked about the Her Story movement and how it is taking off and it is growing and it is just becoming a household name. Okay, but you cannot stop creating, and the Morox products are coming because Morox is my number one priority, because the more God, the more Jesus, Black Jesus I have, the more Holy Ghost I have, the more I rock, right? So that's what Morox is about. If you have a product that does more for you, it rocks, okay? I'm Catrice Moore. I'm the More That Rocks, right? So Morox. So I don't want to forget about advertising the Morox products, because I'm so super geeked about the Her Story, His Story, marathon and movement, because these is two iconic brands created by yours truly. And again, I created this brand because I said that I was going to kick bees crack, and I meant that, okay? Because if we're not in competition on being the best versions of ourselves, being the best business man or woman, loving what we do, doing what we love, then we ain't competing. That's the only competition I want to be in, period, okay? And it's just me versus me. You know, I ain't grouped up with no males to help me do nothing. Everything I did on my own. God blessed me. Somebody blessed me. God blessed me. No, somebody. God blessed me. And, you know, He blessed me with the right teams to build these dreams, okay? These is my dreams. So I'm my whole teams on these dreams. You see what I'm saying? Now, and when it comes to the Morox products, the Morox trash can, the Morox trash liner, is well documented. I'm on footage talking about this deal that I had when I was with this company, and, you know, that's well out there too. But again, I had to go the route that God had showed me. So in God's time and in God's season, you will see the world's first automated trash can, which is the Morax trash can and Morax trash liner, patented products that I Catrice Moore, yours truly, created. Okay? It's a process. It's not each other we wrestle against, but principalities, the rule of high heavenly dark places, evil and wicked spirits, the fallen, and the government. And that's based on my true story, okay? That is based on my true story. And I'm going to come on and tell y'all some stories of how I battled against government. I remember being in lawsuits, and all these systems is connected. God told me this, and I spoke about this on my YouTube, okay? If you got a problem with everything or anything that I'm saying, don't ever come for me. Always use the GPS to take the safest route. Go talk to God in heaven about it, okay? Because the God that I serve is above all and below none, right? Now, go grab y'all some Her Story merch at stickermeal.com/Patrice11976. Be on the lookout for the Morax merch. And then I'm going to explain that when I get it, when I get that in, and when I get ready to drop it, I'll explain, because I am still in the workings of getting my embroidery merch done. This is this kind of merch, okay? I explained that in an earlier video. It's not that I owe anybody explanation. I just like sharing my journey, and I just like keeping it real. And one thing I know is they can hate, but they can't stop God and having faith. So I love to share. I'm not a gatekeeper. I like to help others. Now, I'm out.